FM 103.5 Ogidi. The Mano, it will radio 103.5 Ogidi. The FM Kilometer, the boy, Nikki Power.
Hafana, Nawa, Namonso, Angels.
Mama Prosegru Baptal Maria. Owetri Meseni Kenke Monso. Ekene Maria Jitel Christ, Sebru Anonyeli, Edengos next Tiporonine, Ojazingos Puma forgive Jesu. Maria Jason, Nenke Chubu, Reverend Ninja, Kita Namano, Amen. Nedu Otibawani Prosegru, Kore Kisiku. Ekene Maria Egypt. Osebru Anonyeli, Idingos next Tiboronine, Ojazingos Puma forgive Jesu. Maria Jason, Nenke Chubu, Reverend Ninja, Kita Namano, Amen. Okwe Melaro, Ekene Maria, Egypt na Gracia, Osebru Anonyeli, Idingos next Tiboronine, Ojazingos Puma forgive Jesu. Maria Jason, Nenke Chubu, Reverend Kita Namano, Amen. Jabalanya, your own name, Ketikuja, so I went to Ayo. I know you old to Kirin Grasa, you know, Carbon Jabutelosama, where Mali will have replaced him while still not free and Nubia. Wherever can stone and beaten away, stand a priest to divine. Amen. What you told the rain and one among so. What you told the rain and one among so. What you told the rain and one among so. Kaburo binding in the no God. So they pay to pass weekend and the fast weekend and the Amen.
Onye nwanyị nọnyere ụlọ ka Chineke ji ike niile gọzie ụlọ nna na nwa na mmụọ nsọ.
Amen.
Ekpere abịala ga-esite na nkwado ndị Love Bite Foods and Beverages Limited Nnobi. Ndị na-alụpụta Love Bite Bread nọ na nọmba 1 Nwosu Mmaduka Close, Umuru Nnobi, 081 49 82 82 54.
News updates on Ebonadi 103.5 FM immediately after Angeles 6 o'clock a.m. and 6 o'clock p.m. weekdays. Stay tuned to be updated, to be informed. News updates, live reports. Ebonadi FM breaks the news with actualities.
I believe that people are looking for a new Nigeria.
You can as well listen online via mixlr.com/GistFM.
Good evening and welcome to Ebona, the 103.5 FM news update. Today, Friday, the 28th day of April 2023, and the time is 4 minutes past the hour of 6. Martin Efanshuku Ekeze is my name. The headlines. 16 families of policemen who died on duty get 38.36 million naira benefit in Anambra. Mba, Enugu governor-elect inaugurates transition committee, wants implementable action plan. 2023 UTME. Nigerian Security Civil Defense Corps naps 6 for exam malpractices in Anambra. Government shoots Imo community leaders. New twist as Tinubu speaks on fresh invitation from Wike. China takes aim at US firm. Now, details. "16 families of policemen who died on duty get 38.36 million naira benefit in Anambra in fulfillment of the Inspector General of Police, IGP Osman Baba Akali. Not to abandon families of policemen who died in active service. The Commissioner of Police, Anambra State Command, Echeng, on Wednesday presented on Inspector General of Police behalf check on Wednesday worth 38 million naira to 16 families of deceased police officers attached to the command. The gesture was an initiative of Akali Baba's Family Welfare Insurance Scheme aimed at giving succor to the families of police officers who died in active service. It is also aimed at spurring officers to greatness while discharging their status 3 duties with the assurance that their welfare is of paramount importance to the leadership of the force. While presenting the checks to the beneficiaries, Esheng thanked the Inspector General of Police for his relentless effort towards ensuring a good welfare package for personnel of the force and urged the beneficiaries to use the money wisely by investing in profitable ventures that would, in turn, alleviate the needs of the dependents left behind. He noted that it was the second time the command had received similar checks from the Inspector General of Police in the last 3 months, and it was presented to the beneficiaries. During the ceremony, benefiting families thanked the Inspector General of Police and pledged to make good use of the money. Mba, Enugu governor-elect inaugurates transition committee wants implementable action plan ahead of the 29th May takeoff of his administration. The governor-elect of Enugu State, Dr. Peter Mba, has inaugurated a 64-man transition committee, charging them to produce an implementable action plan in line with his manifesto for the transformation of the state. This was even as the foremost political economist and management expert, Prof. Pat Otomi, lauded the vision and imagination of the governor-elect, saying they were capable of powering a new Enugu state to fruition. Speaking at the ceremony, which took place at the Old Government Lodge, Enugu, on Thursday, Mba said, "The people of Enugu State chose us, believing that we are going to take them through a consequential journey of growth, development, and greatness. We also chose you because we believe that with your expertise, we are able to reduce this journey to an empirical and verifiable roadmap. So we have taken the view of what Enugu can achieve in the next 4 to 8 years. As you also know, Enugu has always played a consequential role in the developmental trajectory of this country. And it is our hope that with the vision and dreams that we have, Enugu State can take back the preeminent position that she has always played in the development of this country." On his part, Professor Otomi, who spoke via a video link, emphasized the power of imagination, saying the major difference between leaders of the First Republic and those that came after them remained the power of imagination and the commitment to human development. "I want to thank and commend the governor-elect for choosing this team of dynamic people that are all accomplished in their various areas of endeavor. As a government, I want to assure the transition team of the support of government. We will assist. We will provide every information and we will provide every assistance, and our doors are wide open. I will assure that this transition process will be seamless. After all, we are partners in this business of bringing greater development to Enugu State," he stated. 2023 UTME Nigerian Security Civil Defense Corps NAB 6 for exam malpractices in Anambra. The command PRO hinted that efforts were on to arrest other accomplices in connection with the offense. Operatives of the Nigerian Security and Civil Defense Corps have apprehended 6 persons for malpractices in the ongoing Joint Admission and Matriculation Board JAMB examination in Anambra. A statement by the command's public relations officer, PRO, Edwin Okadibu, and made available to journalists on Thursday in Oka, stated that the suspects were caught on Tuesday and Wednesday at 3 different centers. Mr. Okadibu listed the identities of the suspect as Decency Nnaji, male, 22, from Mpo, Idemmili North; Ebon Emmanuel Oluebube, female, 21, from Obu in Urumba North; and Uleme Somtochukwu, male, 16, from Oba, Idemmili South area. Others are Omogeve Idu Nwaoyi, male, 20 years, from Benin; Mrs. Titus Chiamaka, female, 20 years, from Obakala, Umuahia South, Abia; and Solomon Collins, male, 40 years, from Oka, Anambra. He explained that Nnaji and Ebon were arrested at Infotech ICT Center in Atani, Obaru area of Anambra on Tuesday. Preliminary investigations revealed that Ebon Emmanuel registered for the exam with her name but hired Nnaji Decency as a mercenary to sit for the examination. The Nigeria Security Civil Defense Corps PRO further stated that Uleme and Omogebe were caught at Nwafo Riz College of Education Nsugbe Center on Wednesday. The Nigerian Security Civil Defense Corps officer, Mr. Okadibo, warned the candidates to shun examination malpractice as anyone caught will be prosecuted. Gunmen shoot Imo community leaders. Gunmen have invaded and shot at a community leader whose name was given as Chief Monday Eke at Ngali village, Logara community in Ngwabala, local government of Imo State. It was gathered on Thursday that the incident happened on Wednesday when the elders were having a village meeting in a hall. At the time of filing this report, the incident continued to cause tension in the community and made people scamper for safety. The neighboring villages were also affected by the fears of reported killing. A source from the community who did not want his name mentioned for security reasons said the gunmen came in about 4 vehicles, covered their faces, they shot at Chief Eke. Other people were affected by the attack. Some were injured while running to take cover. The serious matter is the kind of stories we get on a daily basis from our villages. Many people are running away for fear of attack. We need help now before these will become uncontrollable, he stated. It should be recalled that last week, 5 police officers were killed at Opala Junction, injuring others. Earlier, gunmen had killed 2 officers and a worker of MTN Communication at Umuolulo, Obiangwu, Obiangwu community in Ngwapala Community Council of Imo State. Assistant Superintendent 2, Onwusuruke 62s, and Corps Assistant 1, Simon. They all happened in Ngo Opala Council area. At the time of filing this report, the State Police Public Relations Officer, PPRO Henry Okoye, was here to respond to the inquiry. New twist as Tinubu speaks on fresh invitation from Wike. Bola Tinubu, the president-elect, has accepted the invitation of Governor Nyesom Wike of Rivers State to commission some projects in the state. The governor was said to have invited the president-elect to commission the Rumuoputa flyover and the new magistrate court complex on 3rd and 4th May. Wike, a chieftain of PDP, was alleged to have worked for Tinubu, the APC candidate in the February 25th presidential election. Bola Tinubu, the president-elect, has agreed to commission some projects in Rivers State on Wednesday, May 3rd, at the invitation of Governor Nyesom Wike of the state. This was revealed in a tweet shared by Bola Tinubu's handle, Newsman reported. The tweet revealed that the governor had on April 8 invited the president-elect to commission Rumuola and Rumuoputa flyover and the new magistrate court complex on 3rd and 4th May. While the governor and the president-elect are members of different political parties, the duo have maintained mutual understanding in the build-up to the February 25th presidential election. Wike, who is a leader of the leading opposition, the People's Democratic Party (PDP), was alleged to have supported Tinubu, who contested and won under the All Progressive Congress (APC) in the 2023 election. Wike and other G5 governors of the PDP were believed to have worked against the presidential candidate of the PDP, Atiku Abubakar, in their states. Recall that the PDP G5 governors include Okeze Bazo Abia, Samuel Otom Benue, Sheyi Makinde Oyo, and Ifeanyi Ugwuanyi Enugu in Rivers State. Tinubu recorded a massive victory, a feat allegedly aided by Governor Wike. In a similar vein, Tinubu's delegation, led by Femi Gbajabiamila, the Speaker of the House of Representatives, was in Kano State on a condolence visit to the family of the ex-Minister of Labour and Productivity, Musa Wadabe. Now we move over to the foreign scene. China takes aim at U.S. firm. The raid on Bain's operations in Shanghai is the latest sign of the Bain and Company this month to question its employees. In a written statement to comment on the nature of the investigation and whether its employees' phones and computers had been seized during the visit. The questioning at Bain came less than a month after the authorities detained 5 Chinese nationals working in Beijing for the Minsk American consulting company with 18 offices around the world and closed the branch. The 5 Chinese nationals were held overnight before their families were notified that they had been detained. Chinese Foreign Ministry later said that the company was suspected of engaging in unlawful business operations. Minsk had no immediate response on Thursday to a request for comment. Companies that buy or invest in a factory or another company typically hire a business like means to do what is known as due diligence review, checking to make sure there are no hidden problems involving the target company. Bain, by contrast, provides corporate advice. Companies share details of their sales, operations, and long term plans with Bain to obtain an independent perspective on how they can improve. Beijing is especially upset about restrictions imposed by the Biden administration preventing the sale of critical semiconductor making equipment to China. Without critical chip making tools, China's semiconductor industry between leading firms. Beijing is also unhappy that U.S. law enforcement authorities have arrested two men in New York City, accusing them of helping to run an unauthorized Chinese police outpost to intimidate and control. This is where we draw the curtain on news update on Ebona, the 103.5 FM. But before we leave, a quick look at the headlines. 16 families of policemen who died on duty. Million naira benefit in Anambra. Mba. Enugu governor-elect inaugurates transition committee wants implementable action plan. 2023 UTME. Nigerian Security Civil Defense Corps NAP 6 for exam malpractices in Anambra. Government shoot Imo community leaders. New twist as Tinubu speaks on fresh invitation from Wike. China takes aim at US firm. You just listened to news updates on Ebona, the 103.5 FM. News produced and read by Martin Ifanchukwu. Thank you for listening. Good evening. Like, subscribe, and share, right? Thank you.